Hey everybody, welcome to Games Never Finished. I'm glad to be back. Sorry for the mishap earlier. I'm still dealing with stuff. Hold on. All right, we're good to go. All right, again, thank you guys so much for subscribing to this channel, watching. Very excited to start season 3, and today we're going to start off with Breath of Fire 3. Now, if you don't know what games I'm playing, you can just go back to either on my YouTube page or you can go back on my Twitch page, look at the highlights, and I have the full reveal of the 3 games I'm playing. Those 3 games I'm going to be playing is Breath of Fire 3, Suikoden 2, and the Final Fantasy VII Remake. So my goal is to start playing Breath of Fire 3 and hopefully finish it before the Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out. When that does, I will go ahead and be getting. I'm trying to think. I can't think of the words now. I'm going to go ahead and play that. If not, then I'm probably going to have to pause whatever game I'm playing and kind of play that first. Especially since it's going to be episodically, I guess. So I may not be playing it much very long, but we will see. But let's talk about Breath of Fire 3. Now, kind of the history, like some of you guys know my history that, during during kind of, I guess what would be called the 64-bit era. I'm not really sure. But when you had the PlayStation, the Sony PlayStation, and the Nintendo 64, I went the route of the Nintendo 64. So there was a lot of great gems I didn't get to play on the PlayStation 1. So when I got a PlayStation 2, one of my big things was to go and get games that were PlayStation 1 games because you could play the PS1 games on the PS2. Now, when I looked at those games, one of the things I thought was so fascinating was just how easy it was for me to play those games. But one of the games I got was Breath of Fire 3. Now, I was a huge fan on the Super Nintendo. I loved playing Breath of Fire 1, loved playing Breath of Fire 2. Even now with the Nintendo Switch Online with the Super Nintendo games, they have Breath of Fire 1 and Breath of Fire 2, and I'm just like, man, that's awesome. Um, so what made this game so special? It was the first 3D Breath of Fire game. It was also the first one that had voice acting, and to show my devotion to this game, not only did I buy the game, but I even went and purchased the player's guide. And if you can look at that, oops, I'm trying to figure out all hidden passages and treasures revealed. Oh boy, was I excited! So when I played this game, I got pretty far in this game, like really final boss get far in the game, and then it finally got to the point because again I had a lot of games I was playing, so Breath of Fire 3 is kind of one of my later purchases in the PlayStation 2 cycle. And the PlayStation 3 came out, and I got one of the big fat ones that could play the PS1, the PS2, and PS3 games. So by the time I tried to move all my save files over to the PlayStation 3 and also was playing new games on the PlayStation 3, it just kind of got left in the dust. And I never picked it up again. And then eventually I saw that, oh, I could get the Breath of Fire 3 on my PS3, a digital file of it. Which for those of you who know what happened with the issues I had with Suikoden 1 last month, was that I couldn't play it because of the copyright protection on the PlayStation 3s. I couldn't stream. So I had to go the route of emulation, but luckily, since I do have the hard copy disc, I'm able to boot that into my computer and just lose an emulator and be able to play the game through that. So that's great, and I'm excited about that. So my goal for this game is just to like beat the game, but just kind of relive some of the cool stuff that some of the cool things I was doing. Now I'm going to promise you, I'm not going to be saying, hold on, guys, real quick. I got to look at my player's guide. I'm just going to go ahead and, I mean, even like if you look, it's very detailed. Let me show this to you. Very detailed. It had like little points. Even told you like where items were, even the maps. They even had like very big detailed maps, but they didn't tell you like some other ones where it's like, oh, here's where your treasure is. You still have to find your treasure, but for the most part, it was pretty cool. It was pretty fun. I really enjoyed the game, um, and I think kind of the tragedy with all of this is that the series just kind of quickly died out. I mean, just kind of looking back at reviews, like I enjoyed Breath of Fire 3, but I know there's some who, for whatever reason, uh, thought the game was mediocre, thought it was just kind of very, because you always have a blue haired guy named Ryu, you always have a fairy named Nina. So there was always like these similarities of the game. And the last Breath of Fire game I played was Breath of Fire 5 Dragon's Quarter for the PlayStation 2. And boy, that was a departure from the series. And I never finished that game. Like, I probably played maybe about 20 minutes of it. And I'm just like, I don't know. I did see that they had like a mobile web game, kind of free to play game of Breath of Fire 6 that was only released in Japan. And it only operated for about a year or two and then it shut down. So, really, it's a series that a lot of people really loved at the beginning in the 16-bit era, and then it just kind of died out. So, I don't know if Capcom has any plans of reviving the series. I know Capcom's kind of having a kind of almost like a renaissance or a resurgence as they're starting to get better because they've had a lot of duds, especially with the Resident Evil series. And then once Resident Evil 7 came out, it just like it's like that was getting better. And then the new Devil May Cry was pretty sweet. So it looks like they're kind of getting back in their getting back into their groove. So let's go ahead and just kind of boot up this game real quick. Um, Let me get it all set up. Do, 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 do. Hmm. Oh, there we go. All right, come on. There we go. All right, it's popping up. And I even like this intro because even when you look at this intro, it's very reminiscent of kind of the first game, the first couple of games. All right, let's just do a new game. Default name is Ryu. You know what? Why not? Let's just keep it consistent, right? All right. Fast message. See. I don't need to set buttons. All right. All right. I feel like you're not far enough if you're going to use that many explosives. Uh-oh. Okay. Jeez. Oh, that was smart. That What's angered a dragon? Ooh. Oh. Goodbye, Gary. And you found a melted blade. Oh, I don't need to go that way. Alright. Gulp. The dragon? Alive? I'm horrible at voice acting. I'm so sorry. Are you really a dragon? No, I'm not. I'm actually a little boy. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. See, he's not a bad dragon. He didn't, like, burn that guy to a crisp. I'm not afraid. Let's get it. Let's get it. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, boy. Smells burnt. Looks like he's dead. Of course. Don't hurt me. Okay, I won't. Just don't punch me in the face. You don't want to eat me. I don't taste good. I think I wet my pants. Oh, it's here. Not moving. Hold on. Oh, okay. Nope, I found out the run button. Don't eat me, don't breathe fire on me. What's that? No, don't. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute, what just happened? Ooh. Ooh. Whee! All right, cool. I really like the music to this game. That's one thing I really remembered was just the music. Nope. Sound effects, however. What's making that racket? Oh, there's a couple people. Leave that naked boy alone. Ooh. Mommy. Uncle Ray'll take you home. You better appreciate this. I'm hungry. He's home. Hi, Ray. Welcome home. Is that dinner? Boy, you'll eat anything. Won't you, Tipo? Who is that, anyways? Don't ask me. Let's get him into your bed, okay? So who is he? I told you. I don't know. I found him in the woods. Really? Sounds like what happened with me. An orphan? Not surprising. It's been a lean year. Well, why don't we let him sleep while we go to the village? If we don't get some food soon, Somebody abandoned him. Just like me. Womp, womp, womp. So I guess when I said there was voice acting, I thought there was actually... Maybe there's a little bit, but definitely haven't heard much. Hmm. Record of your journey so far? Yes. Awesome. Vitamin. Worm. Trying to like click on everything, see like, oh, is there something here? Smells burnt. Looks like a storage room. All right. Okay. Alright. Oh, a couple of bullies, huh? Alright. Okay, maybe this is the village. That's a weird thing about this camera direction. It's almost like you can rotate your camera, but you can't move. So apparently there's people who are starving. I'm assuming this is the village. Yeah, sound effects not so great. Just trying to get myself... Alright. Okay. Yeah, just trying to get myself accustomed with the... No reply, it's just a scarecrow. gonna go and just browse in this area. Healing herb. Alright. So the exclamation point above the head usually means that you're in an area that you can actually do some battle like that. Defense, examine, ability. Okay. We're just sleeping, and he was a big dude, might as well escape. But I kind of like how they do the transition into battle scenes here, where it's like, where they try to make it fluid in some aspect where you can. Just like switch right there and. I think that just takes me back to camp if I hit the start button, right? Oh. Oh, okay. I forgot about this. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, that's right. Ah, okay. Let me go ahead and rest. Awesome. I'm just going to go back here if I can get to that guy's house. There you go. Oh, I guess I'm fighting now. Cool. Did I just accidentally switch parties? Oh, okay. I didn't know I could do that. Who? Question mark. The yard road. Alright. Oh, right off the bat. Windia, which is another town in the Breath of Fire lore. Oh, thank you for pointing that out, which tree I was supposed to be on. Go steal some of Bunyan's food. Let's kind of battle some more a little bit. Raise up some. I'll be right back. Hold on real quick. Alright. Okay. Nope, just had a phone call, so I had to take it. Sometimes I get phone calls of important things, sometimes I get junk calls, but this looked like an important call, so I need to answer it real quick. Alright. Oh, bad move. Ooh, I can even attack myself. Ooh, all right. Locked. Okay, so this is where switching Switching characters kind of helps out. Beef jerky. Uh-oh. I guess this is the voice acting they're talking about. Wee! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oop, time to face the music. Oh, jeez. Punch a kid in the face. My goodness. Don't punch kids in the face. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's see how well we do. Oops, sorry. That's not how it works. Oh, man. That's a weird saying. I'm gonna go ahead and camp and